You guys asked for some more back to the basics Pilates flows, so that is what we're doing today. All you're gonna need is 2-pound ankle weights, wrist weights. We'll be starting with them on our wrists, so go ahead and get these strapped on and start standing. So you are exactly where you need to be. Are you guys excited? Because I'm very excited to move with you all today. This is gonna be such a fun and simple flow. We're gonna take it nice and easy. Come by standing wide into a plie squat. We're just gonna hold. So I wanna make sure our form is really good here. Your knees are in line with your ankles. You're sitting straight down, tucking those hips up and under. We're gonna bring our arms, elbows squeezed in by our sides, reach out to the right, and then reach out to the left. We're reaching through our obliques. Well, yes, you may be getting some shoulder work here. I really want you to feel that squeeze in your right and left oblique. Again, you're sitting straight down, your back is flat, reaching as if there is something pulling you to opposite sides. We've got 5, in 4, long fingertips here, in 3, listen to my cue, in 2, in 1, bring your left hand bicep by the ear, just reach your right arm out and in. Squeezing with those lat muscles on your right side to pull that shoulder back. Your bicep is up by this ear so that you're holding your left oblique stable. We still have this wide stance with our plie squat here in 5. We take it to the other side in 4, in 3, in 2, our right bicep goes by our ear. Last one, finish all the way through. Reach it out, right bicep by that right ear. Extend your left arm long, and then crunch it back in. So you're crunching in through that lat muscle. You're holding your right arm really long as if you're reaching up and overhead. So those right obliques are stable. Our left arm is reaching with these long fingertips, shooting energy out from the palm of your hand. Here in 5, I know our legs are burning. We get a break in 3. No, we don't, I lie. In 2. Last one, reach it all the way out. Both arms are by our ears. We're just going to pulse our hips down and down. So little pulses, tuck those hips up and under. Our arms are long by our ears. We've dropped our shoulders down. You've got 5. Then we get a little break with these legs in 3. We take it to around the world in 2. In 1, stand up, draw these arms in front of your chest. Sit back down into that wide squat as you lift your arms up and overhead. Stand and pull through those chest muscles. Squat it down. Squat it down. Am I using an accent? Was that crazy? And then squat it down and reach those fingertips long towards the sky. So you just imagine you're circling a massive beach ball. We're taking this nice and slow. Exhaling as you stand, and then inhaling as you sit. See, sometimes it's hard to think, speak, and do, but we work with what we've got, so keep moving here. We've got 4 more. In 3. Yes, we come to a narrow stance. In 2, we get a little arm work, and we're done with these legs. Last one, sit it all the way low, stand it up. Turn these feet in towards one another. Both of your arms are going to go long out in front of you. You've got a slight hinge of these hips. Pull that belly button up and under. Face these palms towards you. Reach your right hand forward, left hand goes back. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes back. So we're just switching these arms in parallel. You're reaching forward with that shoulder muscle, and then you're pressing back with those triceps. So we have long, strong arms. They're switching at the same time. Your eye gaze is slightly in front of you. We want a long neck. I'm gonna turn to the side just so you guys can see how long and strong my arms are. We want this energy shooting out from our fingertips. We want our neck long, our core is engaged. Inhaling in through our nose and exhaling out through our mouth. We've got 4 more, then you hold one arm forward, one arm back in 3. Yes, we can in 2. Last one, both sides. Hold that left arm forward, right arm back. Just give me little pulses up and up. So that left arm is reaching up. Your right arm is reaching up as well, but from that tricep. So we're working two different muscles, our shoulders and our triceps right here in 5. We switch in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Switch those arms, give me the same little things. We're pulsing up and lowering. So just little pulses up, little lowers down. You've got this. You should be feeling this a little bit more in your triceps than your shoulder muscles, but that is okay. That's exactly what we want. We take both arms back here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Both arms shoot back, palms face each other. Just bend and extend these arms. You guys should know by now how much I love getting in arm work. It is one of my biggest struggle points and one of the points that I really want to get strong in. So you guys will be seeing a lot of arms this month. So get used to it, love it, lock in with me because we're all gonna have strong arms together, especially those pesky tricep muscles that seem so difficult sometimes to work. Here in 3, we just hold it up in 2. Last one, hold it up, press those palms in and in. So just pressing those palms as if you've got 2 magnets trying to pull together behind your back. Here in 5, in 4, in 3, we strap these ankle weights to our ankles in 1. Yes, bring these arms up and overhead. Just give yourself a little bit of a shake out. We don't have any more of a big arm focus, although most of the times in Pilates, you will notice we're almost always working our shoulders. So get these ankle weights strapped around your ankles. Meet at the back of your mat. Slowly crawl your hands down your leg. Just take a little hamstring stretch right here, placing those hands on the ground or on a part of your thighs that you can reach. Let that neck hang heavy, shaking out your head, yes, and then shaking it out, no. And slowly we're going to walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog. Just start by pedaling out those feet. We're gonna get into some plank work here, I know you hate to hear it, but trust me, this is full body work. We're getting those abs, those obliques, those shoulders, and even our legs and glutes. So from here, we're going to drop our left heel into the mat, extend our right leg long behind us, draw your right knee into your right elbow, just hold for a beat. We're gonna take these elevators. So your right knee goes to your left elbow, back to your left and right. You're crunching up through those obliques. This move is happening because of that squeeze from your right side abdominals, not because you're moving this leg, which you are, but I want you to really feel that tight squeeze right there in that right side. Here in 4, in 3, you press it back to your downward facing dog. In 2, last one, all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Exhale, press it back. Just hold for a beat, and we're gonna take your right knee to your left elbow now. Just pulse it in and in. So your right knee is going to your left elbow or your left armpit, really squeezing that knee in as hard as you can. In 5, in 4, we step it back to a plank. In 3, in 2, in 1, just step it back into your high plank. Hold for a beat. Your wrists in line with your shoulders. Legs are long, feet are flexed. Just shift forward onto your tippy toes and then press back through those heels. So a little shift forward, little shift back. I'm starting to lose my breath just a little, but we come down for a break here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2. Last one, shift it forward, drop down into that child's pose. Let this feel really, really good. And then meet me at a seat on your mat. Feet are planted long in front of you. C curve in that spine. Slowly roll yourself down all the way, 1 vertebrae at a time until your head, neck, and shoulders hit the mat. Set yourself up so that your lower back is firmly planted into the mat. We're gonna start with our left leg down. Our right leg shoots out long to the sky. We're just going to lower and lift. We have a couple of options. We have a couple layers on here. But since you guys wanted to go back to the basics, that is where we're going to start. Now, for anyone that wants to amplify, Bring your left hand behind your head. Inhale as that leg lowers. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Just hold it right there. This is going to give you a little bit more core engagement. Lifting and lowering that leg with so much control. Your right palm is pressed into the earth, activating through your tricep. This is giving you so much stability. If you want a little less stability, bring both hands behind your head. Our next layer here is going to be adding your left leg into tabletop as you continue to lower and lift. Here in 3, into our leg goes long, shooting out in front of our hip. Last one, shoot this leg at a 45-degree angle. Just bend it in as you reach your left elbow to your right knee. So just little bicycle crunches in and out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach everything long. Shh. Shh. Lots of control here. You always have the option to move this back down, bring your right arm to the ground, dropping that left knee onto the mat, whatever feels best in your body. Stay there. I'm going to stay right here in this strong side bicycle. We're going to keep that leg extended here in 3. Yes, you can. I know. In 2. Last one. Finish it all the way through. Extend that leg out. Keep your upper body lifted. We're going to lower our leg, lift our leg, lower it back down to 45 degrees, crunch it into that bicycle, extend it out, lower it down, lift it up. So we're just combining our moves. Stop at 45, crunch it in, extend it out, lower it down, lift it up. Lower to 45, crunch it in, extend it out, lower it down, lift it up. We are not here for too much longer. We've got 2 more. Lift, lower, crunch, extend. Lower, lift, 45, crunch it in, extend. Last one, lower and lift. Give yourself a big hug, rocking yourself side to side. I know that was a strong little ab series. Now we've got to do it on the other side. So slowly rock yourself the length of your mat, rocking and rolling a few times, stretching out that spine, and then meet me with both feet on your mat. Crisscross those ankles and turn into this downward facing dog. We've got to take all of this now on our other side. So just start to pedal out those feet, letting this stretch feel good in the back of our hamstrings. You know where we're going, so you're basically a pro now at this. No surprises. Can you take this side a little bit stronger than you did on your other side? Drop your right foot down to the mat, left leg shoots long. You know what we're doing. Left knee to your left elbow, just hold. And take it over to your right elbow. Drop back to your left, over to your right. You've got this. We're taking these little elevators with this knee just back and forth as if you're sliding along a glass table, crunching through those obliques. Here in 5, in 4, yes you can, in 3, you're stronger than you think, in 2, last one to the right, to the left, press it back into that 3-legged dog. Before we take your left knee to your opposite elbow, just give me little pulses in and in. So that knee is driving to your right elbow, your right armpit even. If you want to crunch that knee in a little bit higher, you've got this. We press it back into that 3-legged dog here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Press it back into that 3-legged dog before you drop it down into your high plank, rolling yourself out. Shoulders are above your wrists, feet are flexed. Just shift forward and back. You've got a slight bend in those elbows, working through that tricep muscle. Your eye gaze is straight in front of you. We're not looking in between our hands, we're looking slightly forward. Our belly button is pulled back to our spine. We drop it into a child's pose in 4, in 3, last 2, last one. Shift it forward, shift it back, drop it down. Take a well-deserved child's pose stretch here. Maybe even giving some circles to their wrists. I know planks can be a lot on your wrists, so just let that feel good however you need. And then you're going to meet me. And we are going to take that side oblique side ab series one more time through. You know where we're going, you know what we're doing. Meet me with your feet planted on the mat. Slowly roll down that C curve of your spine. One vertebrae at a time before everything drops down onto the mat. So we're beginning right where we did on the last one. You guys know the advancements that are coming. Let's make sure our lower back is firmly pressed into the mat. You're doing so with your belly button being pulled back and down. Extend your left leg to the sky. We're just going to lower it down and then lift it back up. Our toes are pointed. We're inhaling with control as we lower, exhaling as we lift that leg high. So our advancements here, you can bring your right hand behind your head. Inhale as you lower that leg. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Just hold it right up here. You can keep this left hand planted firmly down into the mat. Tricep is active, or you can bring it behind your head to take away some of that stability, to give yourself more of a challenge. And then our next layer on, if you want to take it, is bringing this right leg to tabletop as you lower and lift this left leg. You know what's coming next, so stay with me. We have that little crunch in of our knee here in 5, in 4, all the way through, you guys. You've got this here in 3, in 2. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself when counting. Last one, drop it all the way down, lift it all the way back up, lower to 45, crunch that knee in, extend it out, lower it down, lift it all the way back up, back to 45, knee to elbow, extend, lower, and lift. Let's make sure we're breathing. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend it out, lower it down. Exhale as that leg goes long. You guys have got this. I know this is hard. I've given you so many options to take this at your own pace. So again, do what feels right in your body today. Meet me where you're at. I am just your Pilates teacher. You know your body best. Keep moving. Those abs are on fire. I know it because mine are too. We're out of this in 2. Lower down, lift it up, back to 45, crunch it in. We've got one more. Extend, lower, lift, drop to 45, crunch it in, extend it out. Grab your legs and give yourself a big, big squeeze. That was a lot of hard work. We're not quite done yet, I know. What a bummer. That was so difficult. Maybe you guys even thought it was the ab finisher, but we do have a little bit more abs. But first, we're going to rock and roll ourselves to a quick seat, an intermission for our triceps, if you will. I know we just had a tricep-focused class last time, but you guys, I'm telling you, these arms are going to be shredded before January. Just you wait and see. So, plant both heels into the mat. Your arms are back behind you. Your fingertips are about 1 inch away from your booty. Pressing through these triceps, lift your hips up off the ground. Slowly lower it down and lift it back up. So you're bending through these elbows, getting deep into your tricep muscle. We're lowering down and then shooting straight back up. So let it lower for a minute and then shoot it straight back up. So lowering that booty down and then shoot it up. The further away you get your booty from your fingertips, the more of a challenge this will be for those triceps. So maybe try to scoot those hips down your mat a little bit, possibly closer to your heels. You've got this. We're actually going to shift our weight to our left tricep here in 3. We just have little pulses on both sides, and then we finish. Last one, press it up, shift your weight over to your left, just pulse down and down with that left tricep here in 8. In 7, we take it to the other side in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, we take it to the right. You've got this, yes you can, for 8, in 7, 6, 5, your arms are strong in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, drop it down. Let's shake out those triceps. Woo, my arms are on fire, I love it. And we are going to get into the last part of our work. You guys said you wanted me to keep it basic, so we're keeping it basic. We're going to finish with a little core finisher, rolling all the way back down your spine. Take a minute, take a full long body stretch. I like to stretch out one hip and then the other. It's just like lengthening one leg a little further than the other. Almost feels like someone is pulling and pushing me away. Start by planting these arms down into the mat. Draw your left leg and then your right leg to tabletop. Give me an open diamond shape. So your heels are together, toes are apart. Option to keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the ground. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Drop your left toes, lift them up. Drop your right toes and lift them up. So just keep switching opposite foot, tapping the mat. You inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now, we're gonna add our layers on here. So on your next inhale, prepare by putting your hands behind your head. On your next exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. Stay here only if you can keep that lower back glued to the mat and you're not pulling on your head, neck, and shoulders. Your head should just be ever so slightly resting in those hands. If you feel any strain on your neck, also drop it back down to the mat. If you are up here with me though, make sure these elbows are out wide. You don't want to see them out of the side of your eyes. Here in 4. In 3, our legs squeeze together. Here in 2. Last one, squeeze these legs together. Drop those toes now double time to the mat. And then exhale, lift everything back up. So reaching those toes out as far as you can while keeping that lower back still glued down into the mat. And then exhale as you crunch these knees back towards your midline. Elbows are still long. Unless you're down here, I want to make sure that your triceps are super active. You are probably not going to be reaching your toes as far if your head, neck, and shoulders are on the mat, because I don't want you to arch up through that lower back. And if that means that you can't take your feet all the way down to the mat before arching your back, then don't. The most important thing is that we keep this in our abs and not in our lower back. That is where you are going to feel pain, and we don't want that. On this next one, keep your legs at tabletop. Everybody lift up out of your head, neck, and shoulders. Hands come behind your head. Squeeze everything in, and then reach everything out long. Heels together, toes apart. Crunch in, and extend it out. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reaching those toes long as if someone is pulling those toes to the opposite side of the wall with a string. We want long, strong legs. We're also pressing and firing up through our inner thighs as we extend these legs out. Here in 4. In 3, our legs shoot to the ceiling. In 2, we finish all the way through. You've got one more crunch in and out. Exhale. Inhale, bring those feet to the ceiling. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders for a beat just to prepare, making sure these heels are still together. You are zipped up in one long line in between your thighs. Hands come back behind your head. We're going to take these cherry pickers over to the right and then over to the left. So just reaching for something that you really want to draw into your life. Maybe it's more energy, maybe it's calmness. Maybe it's to speak up for yourself, whatever it is. I want you to visualize it. I want you to reach for it. The more you can visualize this work, the more I truly believe that you can change your body. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. These legs drop back down into a tabletop in 4. In 3. We're finishing all the way through in 2. Last one. In 1, keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Legs are at tabletop. Arms are long by your side. Pump. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want a little more, shoot those legs out long on the diagonal. Heels are together. Toes are apart. Still taking the same inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And if that is too much, keep your legs right here. Yes, you guys didn't even see me sneak these Pilates hundreds in on you. I swear these are wonderful for changing those abdominals. We drop our feet to the mat in 2, 3, 4, 5.
exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, last breath, and then our feet drop to the mat, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heels long outside of the mat, keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted, reach your right hand to your inner ankle, and your left hand to your inner ankle. So we're really working through these side obliques as we crunch right, then left. Little penguin crunches, I think are what these are called. You never know anymore. Everyone kind of makes up their own names. Just know what you're doing. You're reaching for those inner ankles. That's really going to help you get into these obliques a little bit more. We just crunch it to the center in 4. In 3, that's where we finish. In 2. In 1, bring both hands to prayers. Just crunch it up and up. You got this. We finish here in 8. In 7. In 6. In 5. You did it. Here in 4. In 3. In 2. In 1, give yourself a big, big hug, rocking again that spine side to side, giving your lower back a little bit of a stretch before rocking yourself up to a seat.
You guys should be so proud of yourself. I know that was basic, but it really wasn't that basic because it was still hard. It was just more simple Pilates moves back to the basics. I hope you enjoyed. Please keep giving me your feedback. I am enjoying it so much. And I will see you all next time on your mat.